Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So in this one, we have a bit of a bug to talk about, and this is something I wanted to make people aware of, as it's a pretty bad bug, and that is a bug that is burning through some players' gold through upgrading a card more times than they intend to. So I've been hearing a few people mention this issue here and there over the last few weeks or so, but in the last few days, it seems like more people than ever are reporting having this issue. So hearing about that, we got a bit of a response here that we're going to go over. Then we're going to talk about what the issue is and how you can hopefully avoid it, so that way you don't accidentally end up spending gold that you really don't want to be spending. So here we have Kiralos highlighting a post from the Discord. Kiralos does the graphics for Marvel Snap Zone and the bundle stuff, so definitely recommend dropping them a follow. But the post we see here is from Benjamin on the Marvel Snap Discord. Now, Benjamin is one of the support staff, and having seen some of the answers given by Benjamin before, I think it's very clear this is not somebody who actually works at Second Dinner. This is pretty clearly a outside support staff person, and as such, sometimes their answers have been a little strange, including this one. But we see here it's acknowledging the bug. Hey there, no worries. The issue has already been reported to our team and they are currently investigating it. To be honest, we don't have any ETA, but no worries. For any updates, please follow our official channel. And then that's fine, whatever. But the bottom part is just like, it's so ridiculous. But the second part here is the kind of insulting bit. A friendly reminder: in order to avoid unnecessary losses, please pay close attention if you plan to upgrade your cards later. Thank you for your support. Wow. So what is this bug, for anyone who hasn't heard of it or hasn't experienced it? How are players losing gold without them intentionally spending it? So this has to do with upgrading cards, and it seems there's some kind of desync issue going on. So what is happening on your screen isn't lining up with what's happening in the game server side. We don't know what causes this, no real information about that. However, that seems to be the #1 cause of the issue, where basically someone goes to upgrade their card, they have enough credits and enough boosters, and they upgrade the card, and then they go and then they play the game, and they come back a little bit later and they notice that card is upgraded further than they upgraded it, and they're missing gold. And the reason they're missing gold, and the reason this is a new bug, is because of the new feature that allows you to upgrade a card if you don't have enough credits or enough boosters by spending some gold. And what seems to be happening here is a player goes to upgrade a card, the desync happens with the server thinks you're upgrading it more times than you actually are. From what I've seen, most people have been reporting it's just one more upgrade, but I have seen some people say it upgraded a card all the way to infinity. So it seems that it can be kind of different to player. But yeah, this is really bad. And this has been brought up a few times on the Snap Reddit. This is a post from a day ago. Someone mentioning, hey, I lost 76 gold this morning because I upgraded my Sunspot to Ultra. When I closed the game after I played a few games, it should have upgraded it one more time without any confirmation, because when I reopened the game just now, I saw gold missing, and when I checked the card, it was upgraded to infinity when I lacked the boosters to do so. So what's happening here is the game is upgrading your card at least one more time, if not more times, and with the new feature that allows you to upgrade if you don't have the credits or boosters, it instead opts to pay some gold and get the upgrade right away. And that seems to be what's causing this issue. Maybe this issue was always around, but we didn't know about it because if you lacked the credits or if you lacked the boosters previously, there wasn't a way to actually upgrade the card, right? But we can see, if we scroll down to the comments here, there are a lot of people talking about this happening to them. I've seen more and more talk about this as the time goes on, which really isn't good. Gold is a valuable resource, and especially so if you're free to play or pass only. And the fact that a lot of these players are getting scammed out of their gold due to a bug is really, really bad, especially when, as we've seen in the past, Second Dinner's policy on refunding gold or undoing card upgrades is that they basically don't do it. Whether that's because they lack the technology or whether that's because of other means, it's hard to say. But what we do know is that they don't really provide any kind of gold refunds, even for a bug like this, which through no fault of the player's self, they are just out gold now. And it's especially worse if you're doing it on a card where you need boosters for it, not just credits, because a lot of people don't want to spend their gold on boosters. It's just a big waste. So yeah, I just wanted to do this video real quick to make more people aware of it. I wasn't aware of it until more recently, because this has not happened to me, and there hasn't really been an easy way to identify what is actually causing this issue, aside from the fact that it's some kind of server desynchronization. But we don't really know what is the cause of that. So how can you avoid this happening to you? Well, I think the simplest way to do it is, since the only way people are losing gold is when they're upgrading a card that does not have the required credits or boosters to continue to be upgraded, I think you should probably only upgrade cards when you have the max amount of boosters and the max amount of credits to upgrade a card. That way, if you upgrade the card, it won't be burning any gold because you will have the sufficient amount of credits and boosters. Now, this is obviously not optimal. Kind of sucks that people are punished for just wanting to upgrade their cards, and that's a core part of the game in terms of the collection system, right? So hopefully this is something I can get fixed sooner rather than later, and I'd love to see a bit more of an official response, and especially some kind of compensation, because I think this is a little bit ridiculous. But I'll be honest, I'm not holding my breath on that. But it would definitely go a long way to ease a lot of player frustration here, as people really don't like when, due to a bug, they're now out more gold than they originally had. And yeah, you get the upgrades and whatnot, but especially if you are spending that gold unintentionally on boosters, it's a pretty big feels bad. But yeah, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for the video. Let me know in the comments, have you experienced this bug at all? I've had 1 or 2 people pop in my Twitch chat that mentioned they had this experience, but I haven't had a ton of experience with the bug myself, or too many people impacted by it. But if you go on the Snap Discord or the Reddit, you can see there are a lot of people who this bug seems to be impacting, and it does seem to happen on both PC and mobile, so it's not like it's exclusive to one client or anything like that. But yeah, that's the news on the bug, how you can avoid it. Definitely be careful with upgrading your cards until we know this is fixed, as you might unintentionally be out some gold, and that's no good. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.